Long time ago in the village of Nnewi, there was a prince named Ekene, who was the first son of King Obi. Unlike his brothers, Ekene was unmarried due to he was extremely fat and unattractive to females. His stepbrothers began to mock him about his condition, despite him being the heir to the throne. This issue has caused his mother, Queen Chioma, who is the king's first wife, a lot of sorrow, as she would always feel bad for her son's condition. His stepbrothers, on the other hand, would mock and bully him, saying, "How can a man be this fat? Are you even a biological son to the king? I doubt you will even find any woman to love you." So one day, Queen Chioma met with the king to discuss about their first son who is unmarried. She begged the king to please set up an arranged marriage for him. The king agreed and told the town crier to announce to the village that the prince, the heir to the throne, is in search of a wife. Ekene, upon hearing the news, was so happy that he couldn't sleep that night. The next day, beautiful ladies started trooping into the palace and ready for the selection. The king and the queen was very happy and saying to themselves, "Our son would find his heartthrob today." His stepbrothers, on the other hand, were making jest of the whole situation. After a while, Prince Ekene was told to come out to make a selection. But to his disappointment, the ladies started leaving immediately they saw he was the prince looking for a wife. They didn't want the fat, ugly prince. Prince Ekene, feeling disappointed, ran into his room and crying, feeling sad. Prince Ekene gave up on finding a woman, and he resulted into eating double the portion of the food he usually eats as a consolation to himself. Although he gave up on finding love, he was able to find some comfort in singing. The prince was a fantastic singer. Oftentimes, he would sit beside his window and began to sing in his lonely room. Whenever he heard footsteps, he would quickly stop singing because he does not want his brothers to bully him to stop the only thing he loves doing. Well, it was the end of the year when the other 3 neighboring villages come together for the end of the year festive celebration, as usual. Everyone was in a happy mood, as that is the time of the year they always look forward to. Some could not wait to enjoy all the festive activities, while others was anticipating for the varieties of food options that will be made available on the day. Despite the preparation going on, Prince Ekene was only interested in finally having the palace to himself, like he usually would every year, so that he can finally express himself with his angelic voice. Finally, the day came, and everyone went to the festival venue. Prince Ekene was left alone in the palace. He sat beside his window and started singing his heart out. However, he heard footsteps, but he ignored it because he knew no one was home with him. Suddenly, an image of a very beautiful lady appeared in front of him. He continued singing because he thought it was his imagination. The image drew closer to him with a smile. Then he stopped singing when he realized it was indeed a human in front of him. A beautiful young lady at that. He hurriedly closed the window in fear, but he heard a knock on the window, saying, "Open up. Why did you stop singing?" He replied, "Who are you?" He asked, "What are you looking for?" She replied saying, "My name is Hada. I am a princess from the next village. I missed my way to the festival, then I got attracted by your angelic voice, which led me to you. I decided to come closer so I can enjoy your singing better than from a distance." He opened the window and told her, "This is me, as you can see. I am far from being an angel, and I hope you can now leave." When she saw him, Ada felt a bit disappointed by the fat appearance. It was not what she had imagined. Well, I did not come here because of your looks. It was something within you that attracted me to you, which is your voice. So I believe within this body of yours, there is something sweet in it. Please continue singing. Then Prince Ekene continued singing. After a while, Princess Ada said she had to return to the festival ground, and she quickly left. Prince Ekene felt sad after she had left, but he was happy to be alone again. All through that night, Princess Ada couldn't stop thinking about Prince Ekene. She didn't even get to ask of his name. She thought about going back to the palace one day to ask of his name. Prince Ekene was also worried. He could not stop thinking about how he had embarrassed himself in front of a beautiful woman. On the evening of the next day, Princess Ada set out to meet a new friend. On getting to the palace, she requested to see the singing prince. No one knew who she was talking about. Then she described him as the fat prince. They were all shocked. They murmured, "Why is such a beautiful young lady looking for that fat bear?" Princess Ada was taken to his room. Ekene was shocked and happy to see her again. "I am excited to see you again. Well, I came back because I didn't get to ask of your name, and I just couldn't stop thinking about your voice." Oh, Ekene looked surprised and happy, and told him, "My name is Ekene." She also replied saying, "My name is Ada." They talked for a long time and got to know each other. Afterwards, Ada left. Days turned into weeks, and they kept meeting each other. They became very good friends to everyone's surprise. Queen Chioma was so happy about the new development with her son. Finally, Ekene told her that he had developed feelings for her and told her they need to stop saying, as he does not want his heart broken. Ada looked up and said, "Why would you say that? Don't you think I can feel the same way to you?" "I just don't want to get my hopes up," Ekene said. "Then come with your people and properly ask for my hand in marriage." Ekene quickly informed his mother he has found someone he wants to marry, and they should begin the marriage rites. The king and queen was very happy. They never knew a day like this would come. The stepbrothers still continued to mock Ekene, saying that she just wants to raise your hope. She is never coming back again. To everyone's surprise, the marriage between Ekene and Ada happened, and it was a very beautiful day. After marriage, Ekene and Ada began to live together. One day, Ada said to her husband Ekene, "My darling husband, why do you keep hiding your talents? I think you should reveal your singing talent to the world on the next end of the year festival." Ekene reluctantly said, "How could I possibly want to do that? Who wants to hear a fat person like me sing?" Ada said to him, "Are you ready to put in the work?" Ekene replied saying, "Yes, I would love to try." Then his wife said to him, "Lose some weight. That way you would gain confidence to do what you love doing the most." Eventually, Ekene started his weight loss journey, which was not an easy one, but with the help and encouragement from his wife and his own determination, he was able to lose half of his current weight. Everyone was surprised, as they couldn't even recognize him again. He had transformed into a young, handsome man. At the next festival, Ekene performed in front of the crowd, stunning everyone with his voice and appearance. Although he is married, many women showed interest in the prince. Ekene's transformation and talent earned him admiration. With his newfound confidence and admiration from others, Ekene's life took a troubling turn. The attention he received from many women began to affect his judgment. He started to stray away from his marriage. Ada, who had supported and loved him through his darkest time, noticed the change in him. He would come home late. He began to go out more often to see different ladies. He started seeing other ladies to be more attractive than his wife, Ada. During this period, Ada was so heartbroken that she would cry herself to sleep while her husband is outside in the arms of another woman. He became distant to his wife. Ada, heartbroken and desperate, confronted Ekene. "My darling husband," she pleaded, "please, remember how we started. When no one else saw your what I did. I stood by you when you had nothing but your voice. Don't let this new attention ruin what we have." Ekene, consumed by his newfound vanity, brushed off her concerns. However, over time, he couldn't ignore her anymore, and he started feeling guilty. One night, Ada decided to remind Ekene of their journey. She took him to the window where he used to sing and asked him to sing for her as he did when they first met. As Ekene sang, memories flooded back. He recalled the loneliness he felt, the solace Ada's presence brought, and genuine love she had shown him. He stopped singing, tears welling in his eyes. Ada too was crying, her heart breaking for the man she still deeply loved. "Ekene," Ada whispered, "we built this life together. Please, don't let it crumble." Ekene fell on his knees, overwhelmed with remorse. "Ada, I am so sorry," he cried. "I let vanity blind me to the love and loyalty you have always shown me. I do not deserve your forgiveness, but I beg for it." Ada, though deeply hurt, saw the sincerity in his tears. She lifted him up and embraced him. "We can heal together," she said softly, "but it will take time and trust." From that day forward, Ekene committed himself to mending their relationship. He distanced himself from the temptation that had led him to stray away, and he focused on rekindling the love he had nearly lost. Ada, the ever-patient and kind wife, supported him, though she made it clear that trust needed to be rebuilt. Their bond grew stronger as they navigated the challenging period, proving that true love could overcome even the darkest time. Ekene never forgot Ada's unwavering support and love. He vowed never to let his confidence turn into arrogance again. Their love story became a powerful tale in Inewi, a reminder that love, when genuine, can withstand even the greatest of trials. If you are still with me to this point, I love you so much, and please subscribe to this channel. I love you once again. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Kindly click on the subscribe button on my channel, like and comment for more if you would love to see more inspiring and educating videos like this.